Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 14 of this Let's Play Civilization 6 with Gilgamesh of Sumeria. In the last episode, we continued building up our city somewhat. We've got some more builders and things out, so we've actually started improving some of our tiles. We're working on a bit more population, just generally growing a bit taller than we have been previously. We did establish another city up here in Isen, however, which has just been converted to Protestantism. Thank you, England. Meanwhile, our armies are rushing over to our eastern front in preparation for a war against England for Newcastle, because I wanted a city here, and that is a terrible location. Ooh, I could upgrade my warcart of Vincent to a knight. Is there any reason I don't want to do that? Nope, let's do it. Let's have a Knigget. And you are going to work on a lumber mill. Marvellous. You are going to continue charging this way through here. Kniggets. Strength 48. Awesome. Compared to the 30s, though. They're a fair amount stronger. Oh, we haven't seen any Kniggets yet, so there we go. Cool. So what is our production going to be? We've just finished a monument over here. I think we need a builder so we can start exploiting some of the rice that we have. That sounds like a good plan to me. We do need to get another trader. Meanwhile, in Boston, we could build a harbour here, which would get you two in use. You're on a nice far-out coastal area. So I think we'll wait with you. Do we have anything that we want to build over here? Yes, we do. So you also want to build it. Okay. Meanwhile, the one warcart who's actually over here already can just stay there. I don't think they're going to be in a position to have catapults or anything like that. Sorry, not... Oh, they have in fact built walls. Wow, that was quick, Newcastle. Okay, that's really annoying, because that's going to mean that we need some siege engines, like catapults or something along those lines. I mean, it's not the world's strongest defences, but they're going to be something. So I think here in Uruk we're going to have to spend a couple of turns just churning out some military units. Maybe 2 catapults, something like that. Use them to knock down the walls and then charge in with the warcart / knights. And we do produce a lot of money. That probably stems from having a relatively small military. Which probably is also why Victoria and Roosevelt don't like us very much, because they perceive it as being weak. Which we are anything but. We have got teeth. We can fight back. Okay, and the other thing which came up in the comments, let me just double check to make sure I can get the name correct. Who was it? Comment was from... For some reason, YouTube doesn't always show the comments. Like, it just misses some of them out. Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot reference who it was. Hello, just saying that you are finding... No, you're not. Okay, sorry. But basically, you were saying that if I have civil service, that's when you can get farms on hills. So long as they're adjacent to a river. And civil service is... policy? Where are you? There you are, civil service. It just says allows alliance. It says nothing about the farms in the actual game. It's in the wiki. Which will require recorded history for which we are building the campus. So that will be done in 3 turns, I think. So we're 8, 11, 22 turns away from being able to use those. But that is a reason for not placing a mine there, so we can turn all of this area into farming goodness. So in the meantime, we have got 4 builds left. I think we will stick a mine over here. and then go from that. Marvellous. Right. You are moving down here. You can kind of help defend the guys at sea. We're far enough back that England shouldn't be able to see anything coming. Though you are moving units down here, mostly missionaries. So not particularly relevant. And Lisbon's moving troops around as well. In fact, we could levy Lisbon's troops for this war if we save up sufficient funding and use them to fight for us, particularly the catapult I saw over there. Crossbow can move up here, so we can jump on the road and actually move over. Jerusalem, I think, is going to have to be a target. It's just in the way, and it's caused me a couple of problems. And so, yeah, I think Jerusalem's going to have to go. We'll capture it. It'll be a tough nut to crack. It'll be a somewhat tough nut to crack. We'll have to attack it from the north, but it's fairly open, so we can use ranged attacks fairly successfully, I think. But that will be after the fall of England. I probably won't try and take London or anything. I just want Newcastle. Like I said, I want that spot. And we'll need to put a settler out at some point as well, so that we can jump in and grab the spot I actually wanted, which I think was here, rather than there. So we'll raise Newcastle when it's ours. Send you out to sea. Put you there ready to go to sea. And you are going to build me a mine here. +2 production, jolly good. And you can jump on the road. Excellent. Armory next turn. Harbour in 10, campus in 8. And everything else is a bit further off. How many 100 turns do you... Oh, you're down to 98. Excellent. One of the things I did think about doing actually here was building a... Oh, hello. Your men at the armory are fashioning a new weapon that will devastate opponents. Your knowledge of gunpowder is increased.
Strategy requires thought. Tactics require observation.
Alright, so research. What are we going to get? We could go straight for gunpowder. We do now have the boost for it. Mass production would allow us to get the shipyard, which is quite nice. And we don't have any other boosts, so I think we're actually going to go and jump on gunpowder. And then we'll jump on metal casting and get bombards. Then we can use bombards to attack the city rather than other stuff. Now we can upgrade you. Do it to a Knigget. In fact, I might send you home to upgrade as well. Not sure if I can upgrade you at sea. We'll find out. So Uruk has completed the armory. We could even build an industrial zone here. Where can we put it? It's only +1 in all of these locations. And we do want it kind of facing towards other cities. Well, actually, if we put it here, it will boost Eridu's production, but if we put it over here, it will boost Kish. From the adjacent quarry. Right, that is a quarry. You don't get an adjacency bonus for a lumber camp, though, which is interesting. You do get them from mines, which is why it's a +1 here. Unfortunately, we can't build it here, then we get the adjacency from both of those. Although we could put it 1, 2, 3 here, and we get adjacency from a hill and a iron mine, eventually. But no, I don't think that's going to be the best option. I think we probably are going to have to start building some other stuff. Siege tower. Adjacent to a city, attacking melee units ignore walls and immediately assault the city. So we can do that without catapults. It will only take us 2 turns to build. You know what? I think we'll do that. Put out a siege tower. We'll have that over here. We'll get it adjacent to Newcastle. That will ignore the wall. We can attack with all the other stuff. Particularly if we have knights at the time, we will be a fair amount stronger than they are. Sounds decent to me. Alright, let's move you over here. And then we'll probably send you off to improve a different area. 9 turns for Kish. Yeah, we'll get some lumber camps and farms and stuff going on over here as well, I think. Or Eridu. Try and build a farm. Get you a little more food so you can expand a bit. You can go to sea. You can come over here now. Can you upgrade? You can. Interesting. Okay. 3 knights. Lagash. You have just finished building a commercial hub, for which you are not apparently able to build a market. That's because you have in fact just finished building a market. That's just wrong. Right. We could actually build a merchant from here. Send a merchant over to Sherpak or even to Zanzibar, and Zanzibar we know produces a ridiculous amount of money. In fact, if we take Jerusalem, then we can actually pass through the city and use the roads there properly, which would be nice. So yeah, I think I'm going to build a trader over here. Meanwhile, our crossbowmen may as well just continue advancing. Did we ever upgrade you lot to crossbows? We did. Good. We have the catapult ready in the city. Irudu has finished building a... That was not a builder. He finished building something else. Why are you lying to me? It's not nice to lie. Must have been a monument or a granary or something along those lines. I don't think we really need walls over here. I mean, I would like to farm that tile. We could put lumber mills and some more of these. And possibly even some more farms. Can we build farms in Tundra? I'm not convinced we can. What else would help with growth? I don't think any districts would. Builder would take 25 turns. Is there anything a bit quicker? No, I think we are going to have to go for a builder and basically just kind of waiting for you to increase in size over time. America is medieval. Congratulations, America. America! And there's our siege tower. Crossbowman's on his way. Siege tower is on his way. You are on your way. Are we going to be able to do this with 3 knights, a siege tower, and a quadrireme? I don't know. I really would kind of like an industrial zone here. Oh, the other thing that we're going to need is a settler. May as well pump one of those out. Oh right, and we'll have a crossbow over there as well. I think we'll be able to take it with that. Probably need to land them first, so... Well, actually, you don't take additional damage when you're at sea, which I still think is bizarre. If you're in a boat and you're a troop transport, you should take more damage from ranged bombardment. What was that knocking about? Oh, I finally can delete the oracle. Yay. Lagash needs more housing. That's a redo. Where's Lagash? You are 6 or 7. You're 1 turn away from upgrading. Okay, we'll deal with that then. Crossbows on his way. That's a trader. And siege tower. I mean, we're going to have to wait until these 2 arrive anyway. You're building me a lumber mill. And you're staying where you are. So are you. Settler has finally arrived. Huzzah! And Scout is very nearby. But we're going to build Nipper up here. And then soon we'll be able to control the northern route up there as well, which is great. Meanwhile, we are on the coast. We are rather exposed. I'm a little bit worried about England sending ships up here. Do we want walls? Do we want a monument? Or do we want a builder? How long would a builder take? 39 turns. I mean, there are a couple of resources here that would be nice to have. The wheat and the incense. Actually, incense I think would only increase money. We'll get the monument. That is kind of our standard build. I think that will suffice just nicely. How's the harbour doing? 6 turns. 94 turns. We're 5 turns away from a builder over there, which is good. Could really do with some builders over here. In fact, I might even send you over to Bad Tibia rather than Kish. Kish can build their own builders. You know what? I like this plan. We'll send you this way. Meanwhile, you guys. On your way this way. In fact, that probably would have been... No, that's irrelevant. Same distance regardless. Let's leave you there, leave you there. Next turn. And barbarians are attacking us up there in the north. Well, if we really need to bring out some troops, I'll spend some money and quick buy. Oh, they're going to Isen, not to Nipper. Which one was Isen again?
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told.
Okay, so we have medieval fairs, which means that we make more money from envoys at city-states, which is kind of interesting. We have a lot of envoys. More adjacency bonuses and more housing with at least 3 specialty districts. Okay. I don't think we want to do any of that just yet. But it's nice to have. Next civic. I think it's going to be recorded history. We're 2 turns away from getting a campus, so yes, that would in fact speed up. Boom. Let's have you come down here. Let's have you come down here. We're getting awfully close to a war with England. Stay, stay. Next turn. They have 2 chariots over here. I don't think chariots are going to be matching up to knights very well. Yay for technology advantages. And then once Kish is up and running, I think we'll build a... once the harbour there is up and running, rather. I think we'll build a builder, and then we'll start churning out some quadriremes, so we have a bit more of a naval superiority. The other thing I do need to do is I have noticed barbarians there. Add pin to there, that. Cool. Right, you can stay where you are. You can stay where you are. You can go to sea. No, you can't, because you're not your turn. Trading post completed in Kish. Oh, excellent. Cool. And you are 1 turn away. Fantastic. 14. 1. 2. Lots of stuff coming up in the next few turns. This is exciting. I do also need to check for when that great scientist is available. 1300 still. Universities and libraries in the district. Universities provide +2 science. Oh, instantly builds a university and library in this district. Eureka! Ingenuity of your great persons unlocked new scientific ideas. Oh, we've got a great person. With plans to house many scrolls in the libraries of your campuses, your people begin to record the history of your empire.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all men tall.
Alright, so we can now build musketmen. Oh, they cost 4 maintenance. Right, where is this? This is in Uruk. We have not had a thing in Eridu yet. Oh, we have niter over here. Nice. Oh, and here. Okay, so we're going to have several sources of niter and up there. Nice. Okay, I think that we do need to go to Eridu with you. Not a massive bonus, but it's something. 15 to go to Washington. They must have a commercial center. Alright, let's go to Eridu. Establish that road. It'll take you 7 turns. That's fine. Meanwhile, you can also go somewhere, and in fact, because you have a harbour, you can go overseas. But I think I probably want you to go to Sherpak, so we can get a trade route coming through here. So everything is connected together. So we will do that. Off you go. You can jump off. And you can jump off next turn. And then after that, we need to start thinking about how exactly we're going to go about attacking Newcastle, because I have not bothered doing that yet. Right, tech tree. I think we might as well just go straight for metal casting. and go and start building some bombards. I mean, we are quite ahead militarily now. Okay, so Lagash has finished building. That was a trader, not a market. I think it's always showing the one that you built previously to what you've actually just built. And what do we want over here now? Oh, hang on, you don't have a harbour. Do we want a harbour here? 1, 2, 3. Good. Well, that's only adjacent to 1. I wonder if Great Barrier Reef counts as a sea resource for the adjacency bonuses for harbours. I don't know. Alright, so here we've got a commercial thing. Do we want a campus? No, because I think we're already pulling ahead in technology. I think we probably do want an industrial zone. The question is where? Probably here, because I'm going to surround it by mines up there. Do you mine niter? That would still be the better spot. That would be 3 if you build it there. If you build it there, it would be 1, 2, 3. If you build it here, it would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you get 4 if you put it there. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put an industrial zone right here. And then we'll just surround that by mines, and then the output of that industrial zone will be quite impressive. Okay, so we have just built a campus over here, so we could get a library, but if we're going for that great librarian, which we are, great scientist rather, then we can automatically get a library in a university, so I don't think we need to. I'm somewhat tempted to add another commercial hub, because trade is good. Or an industrial zone. You don't have many hills, so industry would be a bit lost on you. We've got a commercial hub, however. We could build it here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Get a bit more income. We seem to be floating a lot of money right now. With that, we have discovered niter. Yes, we've discovered a lot of niter. 3 city-states. Right, because we're probably Renaissance. So you want inspiration for mercantilism. You want me to get a privateer, horseman, great scientist, great musician, great writer. I thought I got a great person. That's why I got a whole bunch of inspirations. Apparently not. Alright, continue. We're getting quite close to getting another envoy as well, which will be nice. You cleared that for me? You have. Thank you. Just killing the scout.
I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened.
Okay, so we have recorded history, which would now theoretically allow us to build a great library, and plus 100 campus district adjacency bonuses. Cool. I don't think I want either of those though. Man, we're at 17% bonus from legacy. It's quite nice. We've had this government way too long. Could really do... the next civic is monarchy, I think. No, it is in fact civil service. We are not close to getting level 10 there. What are we lacking? Oh, we are lacking civil service to get monarchy. Did we decide if we wanted monarchy or did we want something else? They all have just 1 diplomacy slot. You have 2 wildcard slots, so we could get more... oh, what's the word? What am I trying to say? You get more diplomatic stuff with you. You get an inherent trade bonus. You get a combine land units with faith. And you get +2 housing in any city with walls. Bonus influence points towards envoys. Okay, that is an amazing legacy bonus for that. I mean, discount is nice, don't get me wrong. But we're not really tradey. We are, however, diplomacy-y. So we're going to get civil service and then we'll get monarchy. And that sounds magnificent. Okay, production. Urk. Just finished building the thing before the siege tower. Settler, that was it. So what do we want here now? Finally get the shrine and the temple. I'm just doing it because I'm like, I refuse to build those things because I didn't get my religion, so. I could get the terracotta army. All current units gain a promotion level. All archaeologists from Ono may enter foreign lands without open borders. Must be built on grasslands adjacent to an encampment. Or we could try and get our industrial zone. But again, the best industrial zone would be like here, because you have 1, 2, 3 hills. Possibly here. You have those two adjacent. Don't have anything adjacent there. Yeah, it's just not the best place for an industrial zone here. Commercial? I mean, that is a lot of rivers surrounding for a commercial zone. Does it get bonuses for other stuff adjacent? Does it tell me what it gets? No. Please tell me more about commercial. +2 from each adjacent river. Each adjacent river. That's a lot of adjacent rivers I could be getting. We're not going to get a harbour in Uruk. We're not going to have adjacent docks, I don't think. Yeah, see, there's 2 rivers here. These are specifically different rivers. And you are adjacent, even if I built there. I mean, if we built over here, we could at least be adjacent. Ah, no, we want 1, 2, 3. We want it here, so that it's adjacent to these 2 districts and the river. And we probably want to buy that tile to make that happen. Buy tile. You. Build. Commercial. Oh, you can only have 1 adjacency, so if it's a river or a district. That's kind of annoying. I thought I was having a bit of a genius moment. Because I could also place it here. And that would only be 1 district if I built that there. That is not going to be a district. I think we'll do it here. But we could theoretically get a harbour. Which would actually help the commercial hub as well. No, that's fine. Right, you can get a lighthouse, which increases more combat experience for all naval units trained here, more food, more gold, more housing. And we also get great admiral points. We can get a market for more gold, though we already produce a redonkulous amount of money. No, we were going to build a builder, and then we're going to start building some corduroys. That was the plan. Right, so if you move over here, and have you set out to sea. And then next turn we start moving around and choosing exactly where we're going to build. Right, and we can also get another trader. Might need to build them in Uruk. Wait there, wait there. Next turn. Alright, I think that we are about ready to end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, do let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.